Okay, hello friends. Yes, we're live, I think.
We are live.
Everything looks good. Welcome to another Global Mass Meditation. Sorry we're a bit late. No excuses, but we're excited for a very powerful meditation with you again tonight. We've got more initiation type things coming up with Archangel Michael and Saint Germain, Mighty Saint Germain. So we're excited for that. Lots of very exciting things going on. Anything you want to start off with, Bookie?
Well, I just wanted to say nice shirt.
Nice shirt, Earth Alliance. We're going to talk about that in a minute. Why that's pretty important right now. Those of you who've been watching the news, I don't think I've ever seen the mainstream media outside of the 1960s cover and sort of recent drip disclosure military tracking UAPs or firing on UFOs, etc. I've never seen that in the news ever. So that's very interesting. I think they're probably preparing and testing the waters for other things. I am sure many of you have seen that. We won't sort of spend too much time on that. But the Earth Alliance really is quite fitting for what's going on because you're going to be called upon from a conscious perspective, if you're watching this, to provide the light, to share in balance and grounding and love light frequencies to those on the ground who have got no idea about what's going on and who may well be plunged into states of fear and panic. So tonight's meditation, of course, is another facet to that. But the Earth Alliance hoodies we've got on our store, we'll sort of show you at the end of the meditation here, at the end of the show, because we're going to get started.
So stay tuned for that. Checking the comments, let us know where you're from and what you've been feeling. These energies of the week have been for you. Mike is so sweet. He said, "You're never late. It's always divine timing." And Kuldeep said that the stream froze up. So hopefully everybody is seeing us clear. We did a clearing beforehand with the sage, and we're always putting the intention out there for no interference on these meditations. But as you know, they are very powerful. As we get ready for this week, we are celebrating love in the air. Valentine's Day is coming up on Tuesday.
Although we don't support the mainstream narrative.
We don't really buy into these mainstream kind of holidays and commercial holidays, but we are really excited because one of our star seeds from our family of light, who is here from our meditation tonight, lives in the same vicinity as us. So we're going to be meeting up with you, Kuldeep, for the first time in person, and you're going to be our Valentine. Yeah. So we're really excited for that.
Amazing. Well, let's get cracking here, guys. I'm going to layer in some music. Do you want to play our video before we do that?
I think that we should play our video. You guys know that sometimes we do a little slideshow before the meditation. Today, I actually made a short video. It's only like a minute long. And I really think that it just captures the essence of where we're going in tonight's meditation for purification. So I saw a video on social media and it just really clicked, with everything that this meditation is going to be about. So I did a little remake of the video today, and I would love to play it if we can do that.
All right,
it's 1 minute. We're just going to play this video really quick to kind of get into the essence of really what the meditation for purification means and where we're going to be going tonight. So
I'm going to take us off here, guys, and I'm going to play the video. So don't worry, we'll be right back.
Should we just mention really quick that if you guys are joining from any other channel that isn't on YouTube, the Sunflower Life Official. So if you're joining from Above and Beyond Duality, if you're joining from the GFL station or any of the other channels, please hop over to the Sunflower Life Official channel, because as soon as we're done the live stream, we're going to cut the feed to the other channels that we broadcast to. So that's all I wanted to say before we forgot.
You can stay there for now, but if you want to watch the show back in any capacity, you're going to have to watch it on the Sunflower Life Official, because we just streamed live to those two other channels that Kelly mentioned. So just be aware of that. Okay, guys, I'm just going to bring in this video real quick.
Very excited. Feedback as well. Hey, Starcy. Let me know what you think.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to take us off, so we'll be back in a second, guys. No, we'll be muted.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey Starseeds. So I saw this great video on Facebook. Take this glass of water. Hey Starseeds. So I saw this great video on Facebook. Take this glass of water. Hey Starseeds. So I saw this great video on Facebook. Take this glass of water. My video won't play.
Hold on a minute. We'll try that again. I don't know why it just wouldn't let us play. It was playing fine.
We're going to post it to Instagram after, so you guys might just have to watch it there. But my tech guy.
Oh, you know why that's not working?
Why?
Because it's on the other drive.
Oh, good. It's on the other drive.
Hold on. I can fix that.
Okay. So, obviously, we're going to start the meditation in about 5 minutes from now. So please get your water, get your Kleenex, get comfortable, make sure that you've got everything in order so that you can dedicate about 45 minutes, 55 minutes of your time to being in a space of complete relaxation. So we are excited to show this video to you. I'm not sure if David can bring it up and play it.
I will. Stay with us. Stay with us. Stay with us.
All right.
It's very relevant to the meditation tonight as well, I think, and our message. So let's just try that again.
Absolutely. So I'll just continue on. Once you watch the video, what I'm saying is going to make a little bit more sense, but I feel, and David has brought this to my attention. Some of our other friends, Cody and even Aaron Abke, have really been bringing this into my awareness as of lately. Just that we really need to be focusing on that divine perfection that we are. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Oh, wow. You're so fast. Okay.
I wouldn't say that.
Play it.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let's try again.
And I'll talk after.
Let's try again. I don't know why we had to focus in.
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let's try again.
Technical difficulties.
Hey Starseeds. So I saw this great video.
So, hold on a minute. I'm going to start you off here.
Hey Starseeds. So I saw this great video on Facebook. Take this glass of water, which represents our life and our life force energy within the cup. This dirt represents everything that life throws at us. So this is the stress, and the stress accumulates over time and becomes trauma. And when we become aware, we start to do some healing and we start to focus on the trauma to get back to that version of our true self. So as we're doing this, and we're trying to get it all out, and we're trying to return to our state of pureness, we're taking out a lot of that good stuff as well. Yeah, we're getting rid of some of the crap, but we are spending a lot of life force energy in doing so. So there must be a better way. And there is. So here's a trick. Instead of focusing all of your time, energy, and attention trying to get rid of the stuff in your life and trying to fix yourself, put more good stuff in there. The more good stuff you fill your cup with, the more you're gonna get rid of all the bad stuff. So, friends, focus on the good stuff.
That's what Kelly was doing this afternoon.
Okay, I was playing in the dirt. I had to get my rain boots on because I kept dumping water all over myself to make that video, but it was really the message that was coming through with the purification tonight. So I'm one who really thinks that we do need to focus on the healing and do a lot of that inner work. But in doing so, are we seeing ourselves as flawed? Are we seeing ourselves as a work in progress? Because if we are, then we're kind of missing the point, and we are actually seeing ourselves as incomplete. So we're showing up automatically from a place of lack and limitation when we do that to ourselves. So again, like I was saying, we have a bunch of, friends who have just been really pushing the message of focusing on that divine perfection that we are, and where we focus is where we go. So I thought that message was really, really suiting, and I'm definitely not saying not to focus on the healing. Just focus on it as it comes up for you, and not over focusing on it where it's something we need to do all the time.
All right, guys, let's get started here. So that's already, bear that in mind as we head into tonight's global mass meditation together. Let's find a comfortable space. If you're not there yet, I'll give you a 60-second countdown. If you need headphones, please grab those. I will be layering in some music very shortly, and let's start to change gears and get into that present space, and we will begin together as the family of light tonight's powerful meditation. So I'm going to layer in some music here, guys.
Yeah, let us know the music level. I think we found it to be a little bit loud last time. So if it's a little bit too loud, just let us know if you want us to take the music volume down a little bit. We've got some people in the comments saying they've got weird symptoms, feeling pain in the jaw. We're going to go into that tonight in tonight's meditation and do a lot of that healing for those energy blockages. But again, jaw, throat chakra, just be really aware of where these kind of symptoms and energy blockages are coming up for you, because it's probably related to communication or, being able to speak your truth if it's around that area.
All right, guys, I think that audio is good. So let's find that space together now. Let's close our eyes. We invite you to close your eyes. And take 2 or 3 really deep centering breaths. We will be working with the mighty I Am presence today, with our brothers of light, Saint Germain and Archangel Michael. So let us breathe ourselves into the present moment. Let all the tension of the week fall away. Let us be the vessels of water ourselves. Let us pour in the good stuff now. Let us allow ourselves to receive that divine light, getting out of our own way, but being gentle with ourselves as we do. If you feel any lower chakra blockages or stuck energy there, you can use the breath now by bringing awareness to your heart center, expanding it full of love like a golden sun, and using the breath either quickly or gradually, whichever you choose. Bring your focus to the lower energies that are discomforting you. Breathe them up from the root and sacral and solar plexus areas, up through the sacred heart area, purifying the energies, up the throat chakra, third eye, crown, solar plexus, and up towards the grand central sun, to Christ consciousness. Take a couple of breaths if you wish. Just clear those lower chakras before we begin. Take as many breaths as you need. If they're really stuck energies, you may need a sharp intake of breath. Or if you feel not so stuck energies, you can do it gradually, whichever you choose. As we zone in deeper now, we'll begin tonight with a new invocation, an activation of the I Am Presence. So repeat along after me, or just listen to the words in your mind's ear. As you do, feel the I Am Presence, the higher self, connect to the physical body. Mighty I Am Presence, which I am, now take charge in full mastery of this body. See that I go and come from it consciously and at will. Never again can it bind me or limit my freedom. I call upon the pillar of the pure white light. Descend upon me, form all around me, move through me now. I ask for the presence of the I Am that I am to merge and join with me now. So be it, and so it is. We call upon the archangels from the four directions: Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael. Station them north, south, east to west, however you see fit, and call them in now to hold the space for protection and guidance during tonight's meditation. Great archangels, join us to overlight us, protect the space and hold the space. If you have any guides or any team that you're working with that you know of, bring them in now. Gently invite them in. Let us call upon the great divine hierarchy to join us also. We ask for the presence of Jesus the Christ, Saint Germain, the loved one, Zoroaster, the king, Zarathustra, the magi, Lao Tzu, the old sage, the Buddha, Babaji, the eternal one, Lahiri Mahasaya, the smiling guru, Sri Yukteswar, the teacher, Paramahansa Yogananda, the gift, El Moria, the Lord of the First Ray, Kuthumi, the great guiding light, Dwalkul, the master teacher, Paul the Venetian, Serapis Bey, the Lord of Ascension, Hilarion, the bringer of joy, the English master, Douglas Baker, the keeper of this ashram, Krishna, the avatar, Sanat Kumara and the Ancient of Days, Great Mother Isis, Amun-Ra, Vesta, and Helios, the Solar Logos, Kuan Yin, the Incandescent One, Aina, the Ninth Dimensional Guide, Muhammad, the Prophet, and Joshua, who walked with God. The Masters in you, Yahweh in you, Saviors in you. Family of light, take a deep breath in through the nose and hold. Hold the breath, activate the pineal as you do. Activate the lighthouse. and release. And when ready, take another deep breath in through the nose and hold. Activate. And release. And one final deep breath in through the nose and hold. Use your will, activate the pineal, light up the cave, and release. And let us prepare to go a level deeper. You are invited, family of light, to come as you are, but perhaps not to stay as you are.
Welcome, family of light. We are so honored and delighted to have your presence here with us for this meditation, as the intention is to cleanse and clear the channel that we are, opening ourselves up for a greater flow of love and light to enter in, move through us, and then outward from us to wherever it is most needed. It is time for us to release any residual energies from within that may be keeping us from receiving this gift of love and light. So let us breathe deeply together as we begin to turn inward and connect with our higher self. And we can do this right from where we are. And I encourage you to relax into whatever position you are in and just start to ground yourself into whatever is supporting you at this time, whether it be the couch or the bed or the floor. Feel the foundation underneath you. Feel safe where you are in the physical. And just do a quick scan of your body. For you, most likely already know where you hold pain and discomfort. And these can be points where energy gets blocked for you. So just take a moment to send these areas love from your heart. Send these parts of you acknowledgement, understanding, and appreciation. For the reason it is there is to simply notify you that something might be out of alignment that requires your attention. And as you are doing this scan, feel for any anxiety or restlessness. Perhaps you find it in your heart or in your throat area. Just identify it and send it all the love as you remind yourself that you are safe, supported, and surrounded by the masters, the angels, the other members of the family of light, and your higher self. As you accept a deeper state of relaxation, you come to find yourself in your own personal pyramid of light. It's a familiar place that you come for healing, where you can always find peace and serenity. And the crystalline structure amplifies all the work that is done here. The base of the pyramid is connected and grounded deeply into Gaia's earth grids. And through the giant crystal hanging downward from the highest point of the pyramid, above the table in the center of it all, this crystal works directly with you and your DNA, and it strengthens the channel from Gaia that runs through you and all the way up and out to the grand central sun, the great logos of our entire universe. So tonight is all about purification of the divine channel that you are. For when we live in a state of humanness for so long, our own filtration system and our own ability to be a clear passage for the light of Christ consciousness to come through can become stifled and blocked by the heaviness and the density of all the illusions around us. When this happens, we ourselves can become disillusioned. We cease to know ourselves as we truly are, and we can get easily pulled into the many traps the ego has laid for us. So as you visualize yourself laying here on this magnificent crystalline table in the center of your own personal pyramid of light, it is only you there with your higher self, floating, hovering right above you. It is now time to reclaim all of the fragments of your soul self, as well as to forgive yourself and all others, allowing your divine self to send forth the healing energies to each and every party. As you reclaim any energies you may have projected, and as you break any agreements that you may have made in the past, present, and future. Recall that there are no mistakes, dear ones. It is only an illusion that you have fallen short of your own divine perfection. And when you see yourself as imperfect, it is easier to make incomplete choices. When you see yourself as incomplete, you are no longer coming from a place of wholeness, but a place of limitation and lack. This is how we create energetic blockages, disease, and discomfort in our lives. This is the gunk that clogs up our filtration system and our own pureness and ability to purify not only ourselves, but others all around us. It is true, the energies of love, devotion, joy are the nourishment of the angels and beings of light. But energies of hate, fear, guilt, control, revenge, and dominance are fuel for the negative forces of our earth and beyond. So I ask again, which are you helping to manifest? And as you focus on what is right with you and about you, as well as what is right, loving, and worthy about others, you will shift your attention from what is wrong, bad, or limiting, thereby reinforcing the positive rather than the negative. And this is not a task we need to take on alone, nor should we, because it is not the most effective or efficient way. For it is the nudging of spirit, our higher self, and the higher realms lighting the way and divinely guiding us. They are asking to be a part of the process, and they are here to work intensely with us during these great times of transition. The most effective clarity always comes when we allow ourselves to get peaceful and connect with God, to sit in silence, in quiet contemplation, in meditation, and allow your conscious mind to accept the vision our higher self is trying to project. It is imperative to relinquish the energies within our force field that are keeping us stuck, because it keeps us from moving to the next level of awareness. We must surrender the feelings of the ego, such as pride or comparing ourselves to others, feelings of guilt, inadequacy, or even superiority, for they have no place in the purity of love. Precious ones, a true master does not have to demonstrate their mastery before others. They live it. They do not have to vocalize their level of awareness. They radiate it. They lovingly and quietly go about their mission and their work, leaving love, knowledge, and words of empowerment behind. They may be very visible if that is their mission, but they are always unassuming, patient, tolerant, and willing to share words of love and encouragement wherever they go. By their works, you will know them. By their actions, they will demonstrate their power and purity. True purification is the path to mastery. And if you are hearing these words, you are most likely on this path. Every day you teach by example, by your actions, and by your every word. You teach as you learn. You receive as you give. And you do not have to wait until you are feeling ready or perfect. For you are ready and you are perfect as you are right now. Each and every moment is an opportunity to live your spiritual truth and awareness. For the old days of people pleasing are behind you, and just going along to get along is now a thing of the past. This is the time now to step into our true self, our true power and potential. where we are no longer holding ourselves back from living from our heart. Because every time we do this, it creates another energetic blockage, clogging up the filter and diminishing the connection to our higher self. But there is no pressure, dear ones, only prospect, only opportunity. For each day is a lesson, a time of testing, maybe very subtle, maybe very forceful. But as you become attuned to spirit, you will become what we call a living meditation, where you are always the observer and are always in control. From this state, we may acquire the wisdom of a situation without getting caught up in the cause and effect, not acting on impulse or reacting to a situation, but creating the highest outcome for self and others. Speaking quietly with discernment, and not by feeding or fueling a situation with a situation that is not worthy of our attention. It is time we are bold enough to move beyond our present boundaries, out into the fullness of spirit and mastery. And as we stride forth with pureness in our hearts, full of life force energy and command, the years to come will be full of miracles for those of us who are prepared and ready to function and operate from a focus of empowerment, love, and unselfish service. Now is a time of becoming the fullness and radiation of true spirit, continually replenished and supplied with all blessed things, together with the family of light, co-creating heaven on earth. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and let it go. As you have been listening to these words, your higher self has been working on clearing and transmuting any blockages that you first entered your pyramid with. You may now feel lighter. Your dynamic vibration is increasing, and the channel that you are is open. You can really start to feel the light pour down over you and penetrate every part of you. Some of you might feel tingly or warm or slightly intense emotions heightening. Everyone interprets the sensation of pure divine love a little bit differently, but just trust and know this love is filling you up, lighting you up, and lifting you up. The love light is beaming through you now, and it's radiating a pure golden white light outwards and all around you. And the light love is lifting you up off the table in the center of the pyramid as you start to feel yourself floating above the crystalline table. As you begin to move upwards, you merge bodies with your higher self now. And now you keep going up together through the giant crystalline structure above, through the tip of your personal pyramid of light, and further up into the sky, above the clouds. You are traveling now high up into the atmosphere. As you move higher and higher, planet Earth as we know it below you starts to get smaller. And you start to slow down to marvel at this breathtaking view. You stop at a place that you can view Gaia in her entirety, brilliance and magnificence. And it is in this moment you remember why you came. You feel a complete wholeness to who you are. Deep within, you know that your soul is pure, and you can sense with every part of you that you are divinely guided by a higher power, and that you have been all along. A remembering is taking place with this purification. You start to see now other radiating bodies of light coming up all around the earth plane. And you instinctively know it is the other members of the family of light. And they are coming to join you now in this sacred space. It is time to continue the work together. So take a few moments here to bask in the love light as they all join you and find their place amongst you.
So friends, let us take another deep breath in and release. Let us go another level deeper as we prepare for tonight's activation. You have at this time more of your energy, of your higher self than you ever have in this life. But it is time to go a level further. It is time to go a level deeper. It is time to enter the soul group pyramid together for our work tonight with beloved Archangel Michael and mighty Saint Germain. They have a gift for us, but as ever, we must do the work. So imagine floating above the earth, in the center of the circle of the family of light surrounding the earth is a golden white light, a great ball of energy floating there and pulsing golden white. Immediately you know where this leads. It is a portal to the great soul pyramid. In this pyramid we journey through the collective work catalyzed by the individual work. So move towards this great ball of light. Pass into it. As you get closer, You realize it's a giant ball of light. You can pass quite comfortably through it. And as you do, a great flash of light fills your mind's eye. And as it calms, you find yourself in an even bigger crystalline pyramid of light. In the center is a great crystal table, floating, and underneath it, the ever-permeating violet flame of transformation flickers and flames. Two golden figures stand before the table as you approach. Tonight's work will be overlighted by the great Saint Germain. Archangel Michael is with us as well, and as you approach, he motions for you to sit on the table. As ever, he has a message for us before we begin the higher work this evening. Beloved Masters of Light, by now you understand that these messages will come thicker and faster to you from the angelic realms than ever before. It is a time of ascension. It is a time of elevation. The meaning in these messages is carried forth upon the words that I speak this evening and evermore. The very words you are hearing will activate you, cleanse you, and take you to another level if you so choose to let them. The Creator's breath is the fuel of existence, and you, dear one, are the flame it feeds. It is important, so important to understand that you are developing your individual sunlight, the reflection of your own God essence in physical form. The human intellectual thought process must evolve beyond the limitations of language. There is a vast wealth of information awaiting humanity via what you may call inspiration. You must develop your intuitive abilities in order to receive the wisdom of the Cosmic Council of Light. It will not come from outside of you, it will well up from deep within your own sacred mind and heart. Allow these words to penetrate deeply now. Let the full force of the angelic realms guide and nourish and enlighten you. You must reach up and grasp for it, beloved starseeds, for it will not come down into the earth planes and seek you out. You must now take the spiritual leadership to claim your mastery. But your spirituality is not an unconscious experience. You must develop a self-sustaining divinity whereby you are constantly breathing the rich pranic breath of life, adamantine particles of creator essence, so that you may receive spiritual sustenance from the river of life via the 8th chakra, your soul star. The empowering breath of infinity opens the pathways that lead to the multidimensional levels of creator, Christed consciousness. At this time, you are indeed on the fast track. We are out of time, so to speak. Even though us in the higher realms didn't experience time the way you do, sometimes we must communicate in such a way that you may understand. You must broaden your inner perspective now as you gradually change your way, your mode of thinking and perceiving. The great spirit of the Creator cannot be isolated. Our Father, Mother, God energy permeates everything in existence to one degree or another. You must expand your consciousness to incorporate the vastness of this Creator light. So tonight we invite you to accept the fact that the heart core of our Father, Mother, God is the focal point and the basis of all your religions down upon earth. It is not the dogma, superstition, rules and restrictions, but the love, the power and the perfection which will result in the ability to create and enjoy the worlds of beauty, balance and harmony. When the mind and hearts of the Creator become manifested within you, you will become a facet of the collective Messiah. It is the creative fulfillment of your destiny. It is the second coming. You are a spark of the Creator, a manifested divine facet of consciousness, a still point within creation. You either enrich the world you live in, or you help to contaminate it. How bright and warm is your sacred fire, beloved one? Does it blaze brightly and warm? Does it warm the hearts of others? Or is it a feeble flame, not even strong enough to warm your own heart? Cold-hearted is not a term associated with the true bearer of God light. This is not you, of course we know this. You may journey through the Shadowlands with those who help create them, or you may walk with delight in the radiance of God light. This is what we bid you to do at this time, beloved one. You as seekers on the path must be initiated into the pyramidal functions of light before you can be advanced to the next level of evolution, the next consciousness time cell. This is what tonight's meeting is all about. A deeper activation of the mighty I Am presence. With me, our brother, Saint Germain, will help us do this. Human creation is only a small part of much greater and grander creative processes. That is why we have placed such emphasis on creating your own personal pyramid of light, like this soul pyramid in the 5th dimension, and why we have given you instructions in great detail as to the various pyramids of light available to you and the ones that will become available to you in the future, and the importance they play in the ascension process. You are called a starseed for a reason, for as you return to self-mastery, you will initiate the process of creating crystalline seed life codes, a new evolutionary process to be used in the forthcoming golden galaxy. So let us begin tonight's final exercise. You are ready? Are you willing? Before we activate and instill the next level of your mighty I Am infusion of creator energy, let us do a clearing, a cleansing together. Some of you are familiar with the violet flame, others this is your first time. Envisioning with your sacred mind now, centered with the sacred heart energies. In other words, feeling God's presence within you now. Make the following statement, and as you do it will initiate the activation of the dormant seed atoms within your 4 lower bodies. They will begin to vibrate, move and change deeper than they ever before, more powerfully than they ever have before, within and around you. As you grow more proficient in your ability to transform, the violet flame will increase and flow forth from you in greater and greater concentric circles. So take 2 or 3 deep breaths now as we prepare. Let us begin the cleansing activation. You can repeat in your mind's ear or say out loud, whichever you choose. I ask that the violet flame of transformation blaze through and around me now, and evermore, expanding moment to moment, to the maximum that cosmic love will allow, until I am free free from every belief which is less than the reality of my perfect God nature. I am the presence of God, made manifest in the physical world of form, and I accept my divine birthright and my mission now. Surrounded in the radiance of my Father, Mother God, I call forth the energy of the sacred fire of transformation from within my diamond core, God's cell, which dwells within the nucleus of my sacred heart. In the name of the I Am that I Am, I invoke the violet flame to blaze forth from the seed atom within the center of my sacred heart. From the white fire core of my I Am presence, multiplied by the seventh ray qualities and the virtues of Archangels Saint Germain, Zadkiel, and Lady Amethysts, and the divine power granted to us at this time, I hereby decree, I hereby agree to become a keeper of the violet flame. I call forth the divine sacred fire to permeate my physical vessel now to its very core, and to activate my soul memory of full God consciousness and the original blueprint of my universal destiny. Now I call forth the violet transmuting flame to permeate my mental, emotional, physical and etheric bodies, my soul, my DNA, my RNA, in order to transmute cause, core, record and memory of any past, present or future lifetimes in this or any other reality that is less than perfection. Any and all that is not in alignment with the will of my higher self and our Father, Mother God, for my greatest good and the greatest good of all. In alignment with my soul's journey, now I also petition the Cosmic Council of Light to consider my request to join the great group of world servers. I will faithfully integrate and radiate out into the world the maximum amount of creator light particles and transforming violet flame my physical vessel can contain. I will always strive for my greatest good, the highest good for humanity, the earth and all creation. I will do everything in my power now to serve faithfully and be worthy of this great honor. As Archangel Michael finishes his last sentence, beloved Saint Germain steps forward, and with a hand upon your shoulder, ask you to repeat these words. As you do, feel a deep connection, deeper than you ever have, with your higher self. I am a Christed being. I am in unity. I am a Christed being, golden white light upon my path. I am a Christed being, creator light within each lighted cell. I move in unity with spirit. I love in unity with all. I am a Christed being, loving unconditionally. All my vibrations are increased with resonance with my higher self. I move to the light behind the light. My cellular consciousness is fully light. My mighty I Am presence now activates and transmutes this energy with clarity and intent. My mighty I Am presence holds the consciousness of being here and there simultaneously. Great wisdom and love unfold upon me now. I am in full awareness of the increase of vibration to fully emerge now as an eternal Christed being. Eternally I remain free. Take a deep breath, beloved one. Feel the integrations, feel the activations. Feel every cell filling with golden white light. And breathe it out. Archangel Michael now joins by your other side and puts a hand on your shoulder. Dear brave one, we know there can be much pain, discomfort, and fear as you move through these accelerated processes which are causing the dramatic changes now taking place throughout your world. Know that together we will overcome all adversity. Our mission is to open the way for any dear soul who expresses a desire to return to harmony. Know that you and each of you is making a difference, a great difference. When you doubt, need inspiration or strength, come into this great pyramid of light or your own personal pyramid of light. And I, myself, Saint Germain, and many others of the Masters, we will give you courage, lift you up, and inspire you. When you feel lonely or unloved, move into your sacred heart center, and we will be waiting there to fill you with the radiant love of our Father, Mother God. I am Archangel Michael, and I bring you these truths tonight. So be it. And with a great flash of light, the family of light and you are once again above the earth plane at the planetary chakra, holding hands in a great vast circle, looking down upon our beautiful planet. Every facet of your physical body is now glowing with golden white creator light. Feel the very power of God within you. You are unstoppable. You are a great force of love and light. There is one thing we have left to do tonight, beloved one. We have aid to minister, so to speak. Although there are many countries around the world, many people and many places who are in need of these love light energies, we will focus tonight on the country of Turkey for but a moment. We will also join our brothers and sisters of light in Syria. Take a moment to picture both countries as you will in your mind's eye. Let us focus and circle around these two. Bringing awareness to our sacred heart center now. We will beam the energies of love, compassion, empowerment, courage, unity, and joy down to every man, woman, and child in Turkey and Syria now. Feel the family of light energies penetrating every element of reality to find every man, woman, and child, lifting them up, empowering them with the great energy of the Creator. It matters not how these tragedies occurred. Let us focus upon the empowerment of each other. That is the fulfillment of the golden promise. For those going through these difficult times upon these two countries, we send you these great love light energies tonight as the family of light. We also surround you with the protection and send a legion of angels to your side. We activate cosmic memory within you so that you can remember to call upon them in the higher realms whenever you're in need and in despair. We will also make ourselves available as we can. So let us intensify this light, beloved ones, to these ones in need. Feel the golden white light energies increasing from you to them. Take a moment to feel those affected by these great earthquakes and events, picturing them lifted and empowered and unified with one another. See the buildings repaired. See the times of grief and mourning passing, replaced by love and joy and acceptance and surrender. See the coming together of all peoples from all backgrounds. Divisions ended. Humanity rising as one. Let us bask in this light for a moment. We command this great legion of angels to watch over our brothers and sisters in Turkey and Syria. Visit with them, minister to them, aid them however you can. We, the family of light, decree this request tonight and know that you are already there. And so it is. If you wish to spend more time in this space, perhaps press pause on the meditation now and take your time. Come back to the end of the show when you need to. But if you're ready, let us come back. You, of course, may visit this space anytime. Let us come back to the earth plane, the planetary chakra. Let us begin our journey back to the physical body. As I count down from 5 to 0, you now move closer and closer to wherever you are in the physical realm at this moment. Back towards your place of residence and back into the body. 5. Feeling more connected to the physical. 4. Moving back into the physical body. 3. Starting to move the physical body left and right. rolling the shoulders. 2, moving your ankles and wrists, toes and fingers. 1, about to be fully awake. And 0, whenever you're ready, come back, come back. There's no rush, take your time. All right, my friends, welcome back. I hope that was powerful for you.
Oh, I don't know about anybody else, but at the very end there, when we went to Turkey and Syria and we were sending them love energy, I just got this like stabbing pain in my like solar plexus chakra. So, maybe potentially going back for next week's global meditation and just doing a little bit more clearing, a little bit more work on just some of the energies that are happening on the earth plane. I don't know if you guys feel that that's necessary, but that's just what was kind of coming through for me at the end, making it more of a focus. Just because I think we were just so clear and open and pure, it just made it that much easier to feel like everything. And it just seemed really intense, but that was just for me. So
yeah, so if you want to do a great idea, babe, and if you want to do a clearing by yourself, we've done this before using the Inca practice by bringing in, imagine yourself in a bubble of light, opening a circular doorway above, opening a circular doorway below, grand central sun energies through the crown, down out of the root chakra, deep into Gaia, Gaia energies up, electromagnetic, through the root, all the way up, above the crown, through the soul star, to the grand central. So you've got that two-way energy system. Bring awareness to the sacred heart, expand that, and then go to wherever you want to go to and draw in, if you want to do a clearing for them, draw in their energies to your solar power center, your solar plexus. You can also imagine like a little diaphragm of a camera opening, a little doorway. Bring it through into the channel of light and up into the grand central sun. And you can use the breath to do that. So that's a very powerful one to do that. We've done that before, but I'm sure we'll do it again. But it's very, very effective because the energy has to go somewhere. It can't just disappear. It has to be transformed into something. And so we talked about this the other day, we are, by doing the work ourselves, we are becoming so powerful to be transformers of this light and bring it through. Of course, if you remember the Transformers series, they have the Allspark, which is, of course, in the center of their chest, right? Funny. Anyway, but drawing it through the solar power center and up into Christ consciousness, essentially, for the grand central sun. And you can do that with any discordant energies in your own life or as a group. If you do host group meditations yourself or whatever, it's a very powerful practice.
Yeah, that's right. The energy definitely has to go somewhere. So when we do the grid work, sometimes we do tend to take on some of that. So, just always making sure that you've got your cup full and cleared and whatever you need to do for self-love. And again, with these energies, they are intense. So that is why our meditation is much longer tonight than it normally is.
We're a bit late too.
We're a bit late hopping on tonight as well. And there just seems like there's just this never ending of intensity. It doesn't really taper off. It just seems to keep coming. And maybe that is, what this solar flash is. Maybe that's just an ever increasing intense energy from the sun, of the higher frequencies, and we're just meant to integrate it. So, we're just doing our best to flow with everything that comes up, transmute everything that we can, and just really, really walk that higher path as it is laid before us. So,
because we are the Earth Alliance, and this is part of what it means to be, in the Earth Alliance group. We had a meditation on this in our Vortex tour earlier on in the year. I might try and pop a link in the description. But just to remind you, if you guys want to jump in and have a look at these hoodies, if you want to pick one up.
These are our new hoodies from our website,
so
guys.
Yeah.
And David and I finally got an order that we placed. I think it takes a little longer to ship to us just because they ship from the States and we're up here in Canada, and there's just so much happening with shipping right now.
If you're in the States, it'll come quick. So.
It'll come quicker, yeah. But we love the quality, the fit. They just seem to be like perfect sleeve length. Like I'm always a medium, and it came just like perfect fit, perfect shoulders, perfect sleeve length. Like it's really warm. It's got kind of like a sporty feel on the outside. Our colors are just popping too. Like the print quality is amazing. So I can't complain. And I when it comes to purchasing things and clothing, like it's really easy to find something wrong with things, and it's really, really good. So
I'll put a link in the description for the men's one and the women's one as well. I won't show you the women's one now. We're going to a whole sales thing for the sake of time, but go and check it out. There is we have added a new initiative on our website as well. You may notice some projects.
I like when David says, wear your vibration.
Wear your vibration. Go to Project Spiritual Leadership. And this is a page I finished off today.
Project Spiritual Leadership. Amazing.
Now, this is an overview of really stepping into the accountability of light bearers, another level.
Cool.
And the mission of this is part of it's courtesy of Retooling the World. I've included the activations that I was given to use by Jeff Dunphy. And there's a bunch of them.
You guys might remember Jeff from our very first podcast we did, Towards the Light podcast, happened on January 30th.
So we have a number of activations and invocations you can do. We're going to probably be doing this again very soon. We've done it for a long time. But setting your alarm to take 5 minutes, 5 seconds, however long you want, and say an invocation and embody the activation. So go and check it out. See if it resonates with you. I'll put a link in the description to this page as well. There's different levels to it. There's mastery levels, intermediate, basic, it's all kinds of stuff. But go and check out that page. I have created a little design for this as well on our website.
Oh, yeah. We've just been going kind of crazy with the content and the website stuff. So there's tons and tons of stuff for you guys to check out. We will be resuming again next Sunday for our weekly global meditation. That's Sunday, February 19th. And then the 22nd, February 22nd, the 222 portal is going to be a huge day for us. We actually have episode number 2, coincidentally, of our Towards the Light podcast and Abkey. So that is going to be phenomenal. He is just so able to articulate so many of these spiritual wisdoms and truths. So it is just going to be quite a week next week.
Let me see if I can find.
What are you looking for?
Well, I've also added, I'll go through the products page. I'll just stop sharing for a second. I've also added the Operation 500 t-shirt designs to women's. So we now have men's t-shirt, men's hoodie, women's t-shirt, women's hoodie as well. I'll maybe link those in the description, as well as the spiritual leadership design that I've done. So check that out. But yeah, all these things are about wearing a vibration. We put a lot of sacred energy into the designs before we post them up there. So you may or may not feel that when you pop on one of these garments. I don't know. I certainly feel energetic when we wear our vibration in this way.
Oh, absolutely. And it always gets us some eyes and some looks whenever we walk into a place, and people just can tell that you're high vibe, and they prompt all kinds of inspiring conversations, to say the least. So one more call to action before we end our live show for the night. If you enjoyed our little short video that we played at the beginning of the meditation, give us a follow on Instagram. We're going to be releasing that video, and we are absolutely growing our community and trying to put out tons of fun content on there. we are always posting. We have a link tree now. So
Tree
you
of
can
links.
go to our bio and we have our meditations and our podcasts and our website and all kinds of amazing stuff. So if you guys find us on Instagram at _sunflower_life, we will be posting that video shortly. And if you liked it and you felt like it resonated with you and helped explain things, then feel free to share it. And we love you guys so much. Thank you for bringing your energy tonight. As always, we appreciate you. Family of light, you are beautiful and perfect. So stand in that perfection.
Yes,
we love you.
Stand in that power. Absolutely. Well, guys, we'll see you soon. Keep in touch, stay close, and do this work as much as you can, however it resonates with you. Please share this meditation tonight with whoever you think it will resonate with. We're trying to grow this community as much as possible.
Absolutely.
And as we do, we'll rise in vibration together, and we will take back the earth, so to speak, but create a harmony on this planet which hasn't been seen before. So thank you for your presence and attendance tonight. Very, very valuable, so much needed. And we will see you next Thursday, I think. Sunday. We're on Sunday meditations on Thursday.
February 19th.
And we wish you a wonderful week ahead. Take these energies into
I'm the organized one. Clearly.
Take these energies into every interaction you go to. So we'll see you then in a few days. And we send you all the love and light frequencies in the world. Bless you. See you soon.
Until then, we love you all. Towards the light we go.
Towards the light.